Hey guys, what's up? So today we're going to be looking at frequency tables with grouped data. All right, guys, and this is a little different, okay? It's very similar to what we were doing before, but the data is just grouped. And what that means is the data is just in a range this time. All right, guys. And I'm just going to give you an example right away. I know if you notice, you see all of these groups of numbers. We're going to have to go through those in a while. And one of the groups are actually 35 to 39. So this is a group set of data, right? And it says sometimes the data under consideration has a large range of values that it is most useful to collect these values into given groups or classes. And the class interval is defined as the group or class chosen. The results from students from a math test marked out of 84 are as follows. And we have all the marks here, right? So what we actually have to do, guys, is we have to draw a frequency table, meaning a tally chart for all of these numbers, right? And the groups are actually 35 to 39, 40 to 44, 45 to 49, and I'm gonna put the other one here, 50 to 54. Let me write that a bit better. Right, so 50 to 54, 55 to 59, 60 to 64, then 65 to 69, 70 to 74, 75 to 79, and 80 to 84. Cool? And these are the amounts that we need to tally for. Okay? Awesome. So guess what now, guys? What we're gonna do is we are going to count them out, literally one by one. It's annoying, but guess what, guys? Some things in life are tedious like this. I'm sure a couple of people watching this video would love to be accountants one day, right? Being an accountant is a tedious process. Being an auditor is a tedious process. And this is one of those things that it just takes time, all right? Okay, so the first thing we're gonna look from 35 to 39. We're gonna look in that range. So this is 1 right away. So that's 1. 37 is also 1. So that's 2. 38 is also 1. So that's 3. 37 again. So that's 4. 38 again. So that's 5. 35 again. So that's 6. Let's look at the next one. 37 again. So that's 7. 38 again. So that's 8. 39 again. So that's 9. 39 again. So that's 10. 10. Still looking around for more 35 to 37. I'm 35 to 39s. And this is another one, 37 right here. So that's 11. Then we'll have another 39 right here. So that's 12. And not seeing any more, guys. That's it. So it's just 12. All right, so we're going to move on to 40 to 44. So I have a 44 right here. So that's 1. And then we're going to move on to another 44 here. So that's 2. Another 41 here. So that's 3. Uh, 40 to 44, right? Another 42 here. So that's 4. Then another 41 here, so that's 5. Then, not seen any yet. Another 42 here, so that's 6. Another 42 here, so that's 7. Then, trying to look for the other one, 43 here, so that's 8. And I'm not seeing any more, so this is 8. All right, guys, so the next one is 45 to 49. So let's start from the top again. We're looking for anyone between 45 and 49, so that's 1 here. We'll have 149. Then we have 47, so that's 2. Then another 47, so that's 3. Then a 45, so that's 4. Then we have another 45, so that's 5. Then we have a 48, so that's 6. A 47, so that's 7. A 45, so that's 8. A 49, so that's 9. And 49, still looking around, guys. Looking in order, okay. Just look in order and you should be fine. Another 49, so that's 10. Alright, guys, and that's the only ones I see. And then the next one is 50 to 54. So let's look from the top again. And 50 to 54, not seeing anything in the first line. No, I'm not seeing anything. Then I'm seeing 52, so that's 1. I'm seeing 51, so that's 2. Then I'm seeing 54, so that's 3. Then I'm seeing 53, so that's 4. Then let's take our time. Let's take our time. Let's take our time. Let's go in order. And I'm seeing 54, so that's 5. And I'm seeing 54 again, so that's 6. I'm seeing still looking for 50 to 54. Let's look in order, guys, and you should be okay. All right. Okay, so I see a 52 here, so that's 7. And I'm not seeing any more. All right, guys, so moving on from to 55 to 59. All right, so 55 is right here, so that's 1. Then 59 is right here, so that's 2. Then 58 is right here, so that's 3. Then 59 is right here, so that's 4. And 58 is right here, so that's 5. And then, looking for some more. Let's look in order, guys, and you should be okay. 55 to 59. 55, 58 here, so that's 6. 57, so that's 7. 58, so that's 8. Another 58, so that's 9. another 57, so that's 10, or 59, so that's 11, and another 58, so that's 12. All right, guys. Okay, so we're doing 60 to 64. It's a little tedious, guys, right? But it pays off in the end. And things in life are tedious. You just have to get used to them. And then the next one is 60 to 64. So we're going to do 61, which is 1. Uh, then let's look for 60 to 64. And we have another 64 here, so that's 2. 63, so that's 3. 64 again, so that's 4. 63, so that's 5. Then 64 again, so that's 6. 61, so that's 7. 63, so that's 8. 64, so that's 9. 64 again, so that's 10. 63 again, so that's 11. Then 63 again, so that's 12. Then 62 again, so that's 13. 60 again, so that's 14. And then we'll have 64, which is 15. All right, so that's a big one, guys. And oops. Okay, let me just leave that 64 again, so that's 15. Then we're moving on to 65 to 69. So let's just look around. Start from the beginning as usual. Then 65 to 69, I have a 68 here, so that's 1. Then I have a 67 here, so that's 2. Then I have a 67 here, so that's 3. A 68 here, so that's 4. And a 69 here, so that's 5. Let me draw that neato. That's 5. And then ooh, 65 to 69. All right. Then I have a 68 here, so that's 6. Then I have another 69 here, so that's 7. And then I have a 65 here, so that's 8. Then a 68 here, so then I have 9. A 67 here, so that's 10. A 65 here, so that's 11. And a 68 here, so that's 12. And that's it, guys. This one is 12. All right, so we're doing 70 to 74 now. Almost finished, guys. This one really takes some time. Then it's 70 to 74. So we're starting from the top. Not seeing any 70s in the first line. Then there's a 75 here, but that's not 70 to 74. So the first one we pick up is a 72. So that's 1. And then it should be 71. So that's 2. Then we're looking for 70 to 74, 70 to 74, 70 to 74, 74, so that's 3. Then 71, so that's 4. 73, so that's 5. 71, so that's 6. 70, so that's 7. And another 70, which makes 8. Alright, guys. Okay, so the last two we're looking at is 75 to 79. So let's go from the top again. And we're looking around 75 to 79. The first 75 is right here. 75, so that's 1. 79, so that's 2. Then 78, so that's 3. Then 75, so that's 4. And I'm still looking around, guys. Still looking from the top. Another 75, so that's 5. Then 2 more 75s, so that's 7. So this is 7. And then the last one is 80 to 84. So clearly all that are left are 80 to 84, but let's count them out the same way. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and it's 9, guys. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so let's put them 9, 7, 8, 12, 15, 12, 7, 10, 8, and 12. All right, cool. So if you actually add all of these guys, let's just add them. 12 and 12 would give us 24. Well, 12 and 8 would give us 20. Plus 10 is 30. Plus 7 is 37. Plus 12 is 49. 49 plus 15 would give us 59 plus 5, which is 64. 64 plus 12 would give us 76. 76 plus 8 would give us 84. 84 plus 7. 84 plus 7. No, well, 84 plus 7 and 9 would give us 100, right? Right, 84 plus 16 would give us 100. And that's what we're looking for. So the total frequency is equal to 100 because there were 100 numbers. So we know that the tally chart is correct. All right, guys. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna tally these in one, in the right format now. I just did them down here because we didn't really have enough space. And then we're gonna answer some questions. All right, guys. All right, guys. So back to the question now. And as you can see, I drew a beautiful tally chart here. A wonderful and beautiful tally chart. And it looks pretty good, right? It looks exactly how we want it. We didn't want it like how we put it before where everything was down the bottom. We pretty much want to always draw the tally chart looking neat like this with the total frequency for all the number of numbers that were there, right? All right, cool. So now we have a little question to solve after we do the tally chart. It says calculate the probability that a student selected at random got more than 69 marks. So if the person got more than 69 marks, then that would mean that the person would have to get either 70 to 84 out of 84. Because remember, it was a math test marked out of 84. Okay? All right. So to calculate the probability, we're going to use the relative frequency formula. So it's relative frequency. So the relative frequency is equal to um, the event occurrence over the total frequency, right? So it's basically the event frequency over the total frequency. So the relative frequency in this case is actually going to be 8 plus 7 plus 9 over 100. And if you add 8 to 7 to 9, 8 to 7 you should get 15, plus 9 should give us 24 over 100, which is actually 0.24. And we're going to leave it in that form, and the 0.24 is equal to the probability that the student got more than 69 marks. Okay. All right, guys. So for the second one now, for the relative frequency for the second one, RF is equal to the frequency of the frequency of the event over the total frequency, right? So in this case, it's gonna be, it says got at least 50 marks. So this set got 50 marks, this set, all the way right down to 84, right? So I actually need to add all of those in order to get the answer. So it's gonna be 7 plus 12 plus 15 plus 12 plus 8 plus 7 plus 9. All right, and this should be over the total frequency, which is 100, and you should actually get 70. Okay, guys, over 100. So the relative frequency for number 2, for part 2, is actually equal to 0.70. All right, guys, cool. So we can see the pretty much the hard part about this is just counting off each of the values, and that's pretty much the hard part. And everything else is a breeze. You just have to use a relative frequency formula, which is the frequency of the event over the total frequency. And you have to read the question properly. If you got more than 69 marks, clearly it's this set. And if you got at least 50 marks, clearly it's this set of data, right? All right, so we'll look at some more on group data a little further, but we're going to move on now to um, these classes, right? We're going to learn a lot about these classes here that we were just introduced to. Okay, so I'll see you later, guys. That's it, and I'll see you in the next lecture. And remember to do your best, and God will do the rest.